June 30th, 2025. I've had more of these tsunami dreams. The sound of the alarms after the tsunami hits. In the dream, the first dream I had, which was very short, I just saw these two symbols in Japanese. What they are exactly, I'm unsure, but that's what I saw. So on June 27th, I just dreamed I saw those two symbols again. And I dreamed I went to Japan again, and that dream ended. June 28th, the next night, I dreamed that the tsunami that hit Japan was also a warning to America, and a tsunami was headed to America, and there was much death and destruction, and many along the coastlines, especially the West Coast, lost everything they had. And then it said tsunami in Japan and tsunami in America. And then I saw it was unreal how many were unalived in this event. The tsunami just took absolutely everything. And from the previous dream, the Japanese lady showed up again in this dream. And she just looked at me and said in English, talking about the 2011 tsunami and the warning for whatever day this other one comes to America. She just said in English that death and destruction are these things, meaning tsunamis bring death and destruction. She said that in English, and June 28th, that dream ended. So I dream again, June 29th, 2025. I dreamed that I saw the sheets of paper notices that I got, this month, saying my post office box renewal fee was due. The post office or mailbox in a dream represents trying to get a message across to somebody. And, America's cup of iniquity is full. It was a warning. And that second piece of paper was pink, kind of purple color, saying emphasis. And this was trying to say that to America, there was a tsunami warning. And I saw the word tsunami written in Japanese. It was in the dream. So the dream changes to some room, and there are people. And I pull a big clump of nut grass out of a fire ant bed. They build big hills down in the southern United States especially. They're called fire ants. And some ants got on me and bit me, but I really didn't feel any severe pain, but just barely. And the people don't believe that they have fire ants there. And fire represents judgment, and army ants meaning many. And it's saying fire is judgment, And, there's many. And if you ever kick a fire ant bed, you'll see them by the thousands pour out. And Jesus Christ has taken the sting of death in our place and will continue here. So the people didn't believe they had fire ants there. They didn't believe the judgment was coming, is what this is saying. And so I then see through the floor to underneath a house, and I knocked mud out from under the house. It's saying the foundation of your faith, get the mire and cares of this world out of the faith and focus on Christ, the foundation of our faith. So I see through the floor and I knock the mud out from under the house. And so I think to myself, no wasp came out from under the floor. Wasps represent the sting of death. And Christ has taken the sting of death in our place that we deserve for our sins. And so no wasp came out either. And then I thought in Japanese, eka, eka. And then it said, run, run, get out, get out. In English with this tsunami. And I just wrote it down as it sounds. Whether that's an accurate translation, I don't know. I'm just telling the dream. And so then it said there's a major tsunami warning for America in effect, and West Coast has the strongest conviction. And that's what I saw written in Japanese in this dream. And all I know was when I seen it, it said tsunami. And I've looked at some tsunami videos, and then I've also seen that written too. But in the dream, that's all I know is it said is it was something to do with tsunami or meant tsunami. Whether it's accurate or not, I don't know, but that's what I saw. Written in Japanese. There it is. That's a little bit bigger shot of it. But you notice how those symbols look like a wave or a mountain. How a lot of them seem to look like they point to that. Today's date, June 29th, 2025. Thought I'd share those dreams too.